How do people pray? So many people, how do they pray? They pray lip service prayers. Jesus said to the Pharisees, this people honors me with their lips, but their heart is far away from me. But in vain do they worship me, teaching as doctrines the precepts of men. You know, some people, they know what to say when they pray. And they pray canned, mechanical, push the button on the tape recorder type of prayers. I love to pray with new Christians. You know why? New Christians don't know how to pray. You ever notice that about them? I know, because when I was a new Christian and I was in a discipleship group, and it was prayer time at the end of discipleship group time. We had about 6 guys, freshman guys at UT, and then we would pray at the end. And I would be like, oh, I hate this. I don't like to pray, because you had to pray out loud. And it was really bad if you were the last guy, because everybody prayed for everything. And you're like, what do I pray for now? Nobody's prayed for Bosnia. I mean, you just didn't know what to pray for, right? And I would be so nervous, because these other guys, I was a fairly new Christian, and I wasn't used to praying out loud, and these other guys were so eloquent. It's like, well, who's in my group? William Shakespeare and Keats? I mean, I got all these guys that just seem to, it just flows. And I would pray, and my prayers would be really short. And I remember talking to my discipleship leader. I said, I really don't like this prayer time thing. I just never know what to say. I'm just not any good at this prayer thing. He said, I like to hear you pray. I said, you do? Why do you like to hear me pray? He said, because you don't know what to say, so you pray from your heart. He said, what you pray is what's inside. So a lot of those other guys, they can pray from their head. They can pray things that they've heard. They've heard it sound good in church. And not to down those other guys' prayers, but he said, you don't have any of that. So it just comes out from your heart. God wants to hear from your heart. And heartfelt prayers make a difference. The Bible says the eyes of the Lord move to and fro throughout the earth, that he may strongly support what? Those whose hearts are completely his. God looks for heart.